Okay, so let's talk about Leo season really quick before we close. What we can expect, I kind of feel, collectively speaking, I always get the recognition vibes for Leo season, but I feel like generally speaking, like it could also backfire depending on where you're at in your path, right, and where you're at in your spiritual journey. Because I always feel like if you have a lot of congestion from the Taurus season, the unresolved from Taurus season, that's going to definitely come to head, in Leo season, because a lot of what you've been hiding from yourself is going to get attention. A lot of the things that you maybe have been doing that has been causing chaos that you're not aware of is going to get that attention. So don't let that be a deterrent from you from looking at it. Embrace it. Thank God this is coming to light and I'm getting the attention shine out of my shitty behavior, or maybe things I had been like tolerating too much, right? Like I'm seeing this now. It's giving that attention, because then when you resolve that, then you'll get the right attention, or you resolve that within yourself, and it will allow other people to recognize you for who you really are. So let's take advantage of that. Let's start. And those who have been suppressing this, and we'll get your input too, Chris. But those who've been suppressing this, I don't know, like we just talked about Christy, right? I want to do this, but I don't know how to do that. When you allow yourself to just be yourself, I know it sounds so cliche, but just try it. Something like I hear it all the time as a bumper sticker, but just allow yourself to say, this is what I feel and I just want to project it, or this is how I'm feeling in the moment. It might be abrasive, but maybe I can like soften it up later, or maybe I can clean it up later, but at least you got it out of your system. Because a lot of times we purge that, we give attention to something, we feel better. And then we just got to get it out of ourselves. I think Leo season is going to bring a lot of the purge, a lot of recognition to the good and the bad and the ugly in a sense, but every season, no matter how difficult, because we had the seasons we had back to back has been very challenging. What was it? Aries, Cancer, Taurus, now Leo. I mean, they're extreme, and so. But I always say it's always important for us to take advantage of these times to heal. I would say summon this Leo energy to draw attention, to bring out the truth, and to express. Utilize this energy into your favor, into your benefit. What do you think, Chris? What's your summary of Leo season?
Yeah, I was going to save this to the end, but again, I mean, spiritual loogie, like I said, we're coming off all this energy that we've had all year in Taurus, all this like trapped energy here. Taurus is, kind of really, even we have Uranus in Taurus as well, which is like this strong desire for freedom. I've been doing these readings where every reading basically says that you need to move towards freedom. And now I think we have to, cough that loogie up by slapping ourselves on the back. Leo, is the spine.
Right.
But I also think we need to, the spine is kind of like the structure of the body. Without the spine, you'd be a snail like me. And so I think that we need to start adding structure to our crazy, wildest dreams. We have Neptune going retrograde as well, which has been super interesting to me because it's kind of like that dream world. We have Saturn and Pisces right there with it, basically. And so I think we have this opportunity to, again, bring our dream down to earth. I tell everyone that, like, if there was ever a time where you could do something totally crazy, it's like right now. But you have to add that structure into the real world to make it, to bring it into this reality. So I think that that's the time we're in. I love what Scott said about, kind of like the whole attention thing and attention on negative things as well. So I think we need to be careful of that. But one thing I would say about Leos, and just like Leo season in general, is sometimes I think Leo like almost cares too much about what other people think, or people around them. And that causes them to not act as they should or as they want to even. They're a little bit reserved in that sense, even though they're not really, we don't think of Leo as being reserved. And so, like Scott said, I would let it out, right? Maybe you have to soften the edges or whatever, but whatever you want to do, let it out.
I love that.